read articles about these special people in America, these winners, these people that were so courageous and so good. And I try to find one or two things in their life that they did that was outstanding, that I could copy and put into my life and give me a chance to win and be somebody I'm proud of. In developing my winning attitude, I found that my heroes in America have 6 things, folks, that if you apply to your life, it'll change your life almost overnight. I believe and have built my career believing that you can change your life in 90 days. Folks, if you would take these principles and you would apply them to your life, you wouldn't be the same person 90 days from now. Let me tell you what they are. I found, number one, that all my heroes in America are dreamers. They're all dreamers. They can all see themselves win. They're all excited about life. Well, folks, if you want to win in these United States, you better get excited one more time. You better become a dreamer. You better get that childlike enthusiasm and excitement in your life again. You better become a dreamer again. Now you might say, Art, now please, you know, don't come out here to L.A. and put all that dream business on us. Now you might can pull that on those rednecks down in Georgia, but we're a little bit more sophisticated out here in this part of the world. Well, let me ask you to do this. Go home tonight and look in the mirror. Go home tonight and shut that door and get in that bathroom by yourself and look in the mirror and look at the last 5 or 10 years of your life. And you know what, folks? If you don't become a dreamer again, you know what? The next 5 or 10 years are going to be just like the last 5 or 10. Now, ain't that depressing? The second great thing all my heroes possessed in building this winning attitude is a positive attitude. See, I found as I went across America, people in America won't follow dead, dull, disillusioned, frustrated, dadgum crybabies. They won't do it. If you want to win in this country, you got to be positive. You got to be excited. You got to be confident. You got to be tough. You can be positive or you can be negative. You can be happy or you can be sad. You can be a winner or you can be a loser. You can be a stud or you can be a dadgum dud. Well, folks, I made up my mind, as long as there's a breath left in me, ain't nobody or nothing gonna make me quit. Ain't nobody gonna make me give up. Ain't nobody gonna make me negative. Dadgummit, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna be happy, and I'm gonna be positive. The third thing that all my heroes possess is the ability to see themselves winning, to expect to succeed. These people develop good feelings about themselves. See, it's been proven over and over again that life will eventually turn out like you see it turning out for yourself. And so many people have had it done to them so many times in America that they can't see themselves winning anymore. They've developed an attitude, well, Art, I don't care how great this thing sounds. I know I'll find a way to screw it up. I always have. Art, I don't care what you say about the kind of people that are A.O. Williams. I know they'll find a way to screw me. Everybody always has. Well, folks, if you want to win, you better see yourself winning. You better have a good feeling about yourself. You better know you're somebody special and that you're supposed to win. The fourth characteristic all my heroes possessed in building this winning attitude is the ability to make a total commitment. Folks, I'm absolutely appalled as I go across America how little people can commit and believe in something anymore. See, I believe the moment you make total commitment, at that moment, you can never be average and ordinary. I'm not talking about a talking commitment now. I'm talking about a total commitment. You can never be average and ordinary in your life again. Total commitment brings that little extra ounce of courage and purpose and direction to your life that gives you a chance to win. You know, there are other things in your life that demand total commitment, like business, to be successful. Marriage is one I always use to point up as a great example. You know, so many people get married and they think everything is supposed to go great. They're not supposed to have any problems and all this kind of stuff. You show me 2 people that get married for the wrong reason. Maybe they get married because they have to get married, or they marry for money or prestige or position or influence or some mess like that. I'll show you 2 people, folks, at best, that are going to be miserable together, probably wind up with a divorce. Because every day, even if you're in love, even if you're really committed, there's going to be friction, there's going to be chaos, there's going to be frustration. That's just life. That's the way life is. I see so many people that commit, they say, to a company and a business and a way of life. And they expect everything to be hunky-dory, not to be any problems, any frustration. There's no such thing. Life is a challenge. But if you've got a chance to win, if you've got a chance to be somebody, to be your own man or woman, then none of that matters. That's just the way it is. The fifth thing that all my heroes possessed in building this winning attitude is the ability to pay the price, the ability to where I'm appalled as I go across the country how little people understand what working hard means in these United States. See, folks, I don't know any easy way. I don't know something for nothing. I don't know get rich quick. As I go across this country counseling with thousands of people, I see 100% of them say the right things. They all say the right things. They all say they're committed. They all say they work hard. They say they're going to pay the price. Everybody says the right things. But I find that 98% of them is just talk. But there's 2% of the people out there in America that's just eating up with it. They want to be somebody more than anything in the world. And I believe in order to win, you got to learn how to compete. You got to learn how to compete. You know, I used to tell my football players, we used to play football on Friday night in Georgia, and every Thursday we'd go out in shorts and loosen up, just go over our game plan and whatnot. And at the end of that practice, we'd go up to the classroom and we'd have our victory meeting. And at the end of the victory meeting, I'd remind them of our goals and whatnot, and I'd say, I'll tell you something now, fellas, you better be ready to play tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Well, you better start getting the mat on right now. When you come to that gym to put your uniform on at 6:30 to go do battle at 8 o'clock, you better be ready to play. When you put that hat on tomorrow night, if you think those folks in the wrong color jerseys are going to roll over and play dead, you're going to get the shock of your life. Because you know what they're going to try to do? They're going to try to knock your dadgum head off. That's what they're going to try to do. If you want to win tomorrow night, you better strap it on tight, and you better go out and fight. You got to compete. The sixth thing all my heroes possessed in building this winning attitude is the ability to have the right kind of priorities in their life. See, I believe, folks, unless you grow as a whole person, you can't make it big in business. I believe if the only motivation for you going in business is to make all the money in the world, let me tell you this, I don't think it's a sin to make all the money in the world as long as you're doing a good job for people, and we are. But if that's your total motivation, if that's your total reason for being, then I believe if you make all the money in the world, you'll wake up at 65 a bitter old man or old woman. See, I found in my business life that you can't separate your business life from your personal life and your family life and your spiritual life. If you've got a lousy spiritual life, a lousy personal life, a lousy family life, it automatically guarantees you a lousy business life. I believe your priorities should be in order. I believe God should be first. I believe your family should be second. And I believe business should be third. And I believe only when you make a commitment to the right kind of priorities will you have a total successful life, one that you'll be proud of.